Welcome back to Seeing Blind. Today, we're going to talk about giving and receiving presents. Whether it is for the upcoming holidays or any special life event, for individuals with disabilities or chronic illnesses, receiving presents can really cause feelings of confusion, bafflement, frustration, maybe pain or anxiety, not to mention embarrassment and awkward moments. So get cozy for this one, y'all. I'm going to share my tips and advice on how you can go the extra mile with your thoughtful gift, making sure it's accessible and a positive experience for anyone with a disability or chronic illness. And if that's you, the viewer, guys, feel free, share this video right now with any friends or loved ones to help clue them in. So here we go, y'all. Let's do it. Tip number one, let's start from the beginning with cards, labels, and wrapping. As someone blind, I've been visually impaired since I was a young child. I have so many experiences where I receive a gift, but I have no idea who it's from. I can't see the label, can't read the cards. And sometimes, especially in the holiday chaos where everyone's sort of getting presents around the same time and opening them up simultaneously, just it gets chaotic and people forget to communicate and verbalize this stuff to me. So make sure when you're presenting me or anyone else who may be blind, visually impaired, or low vision, that you are verbalizing who the gift is from. And it means so much more to actually receive it from the gift giver. And if there's a card, that they themselves read the card to us. Also, keep in mind, in the holiday chaotic moments, if your family's like mine, where everyone kind of starts opening up all at once simultaneously, kids especially, they lose their patience, they can't do the one at a time thing. Just keep in mind it can be quite overstimulating, overwhelming, and I often lose the experience of people's reactions and responses to my gifts. So I absolutely really appreciate it when people come sit next to me, or if possible, or just, kind of, hey Cindy, I'm opening up your gift, and that way I can tune in to them and their responses to see, hey, did I hit the nail on the head or is it a miss? For those who have any kind of pain, chronic illnesses and such, I know many people that struggle with fine motor skills and pain really have issues opening up boxes, the tape. Consider just keeping it simple, guys. A bag with tissue paper, or go to the Dollar Tree. They have some really cute boxes like this one that's already kind of decorated for the holidays, and it just has a lid that you can just lift up like that. It makes it super easy. So the more elaborate the wrapping and the card and all that is, it may look pretty to y'all, but it just presents more barriers and challenges and frustrations for people like me. Number two, another big frustration, packaging. I cannot see packaging, any written labels, identification, instructions, manuals, you name it. So when it comes to packaging, guys, there are two things you can do here. Number one, go ahead and just verbalize everything about it. If it's got a scent to it, tell me what the scent is. If it has a special brand, tell me the brand. Tell me as much information, including me into what the item is and all that information on the label. Also, I consider how difficult the packaging is. A lot of times I struggle with how to get into these things. I can't really see the best way to open, or if there's like a thing that says, hey, open up here. I don't know that. So go ahead, eliminate those barriers right off the bat by opening up the packaging, and go ahead and just wrap the actual item up and present the packaging maybe later, or maybe just at the bottom of the box or bag, anything like that. But really helps to make that process go by easier and less frustrating. That also goes for anyone with a physical disability that may have some physical barriers in opening up some of the more difficult packaging. Number three, this one is for gifts that have instructions or user manuals. So I, as someone blind, obviously cannot see these things. So what you can do in this situation is make a voice memo reading the instructions or the pertinent information from the user guide so that I can listen to you explaining how to use your wonderful gift. that it just would go the extra mile. But if you're not comfortable doing that or know how to do that, you can just do a simple Google search and find a YouTube tutorial or document of the actual user manual, anything like that, that you can digitally message over to me that I can use with my screen reader or watch on YouTube to help walk me through that process. That way it takes the guesswork out of trying to make sure I have the right product, the right manual, model. That would really help if you kind of just went that extra mile to meet that accessibility need. Number 4, this one is for any gifts that require installation or assembly. Giving the gift is wonderful, and while we are very appreciative of it, if we're unable to assemble it or install it, that's a significant barrier. And so go the extra mile to make sure that you have problem solved that as well. Whether it's you offering to come and do that in a few days or hiring it out as to complete the gift, whatever the situation is, but you just want to make sure if there is any assembly or installation that that part of the gift is also addressed. Right, moving on, last one. This one is sort of common sense, but you'd be surprised, guys. So just a friendly reminder, make sure you consider their disability, chronic illness, their home environment, their lifestyle when choosing your gift. Believe it or not, there are totally blind individuals out there that received a mirror, or there are wheelchair users out there that receive some sort of sports gift that requires more mobility than they have. That kind of stuff. You really want to make sure you consider their needs, their accessibility and lifestyle and home environment to make sure that your gift is applicable. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Check out the description box down below for website information, for more video ideas, and how you can support my work here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please, guys, do so. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Blessings to you and yours.